Twitter, and then I gotta post my thing on Discord and be like, hey guys, come check me out. The reason I didn't play Pesterquest until today, because I know it came out Wednesday, is because, one, I was tired. Two, I was on call Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm trying to think. Wednesday, I think we did have two someone's die, and I had to go at like midnight, and I didn't want to have to like get up during a stream and be like, alright guys, someone just died. Hello, thank you for coming. I want to like add a 69, just be like, nice. But yeah, so I'm here now. I was going to stream earlier, but I had an appointment. I had a doctor's appointment in Madison. I live in Appleton, Wisconsin. I had to go to Madison. It's a 2-hour drive. Well, a snowstorm happened, and it took 5 hours to fucking get home. So that was fun. All right. Creditos. Ish. Nope. Oh yeah. Griever, and then Aisha's dad wrote Pfeffery. And then Kim did ERIDAN and Pfeffery. And Gina, I still don't know who that is. And then Gina. And I think James Roach basically did almost all the songs. ERIDAN's theme, and then Pfeffery's theme. Ooh. Saw ERIDAN and Solic's battle. And then Scout Zang. That's not ProZD. Esper D or whatever on fuck. Twitter. Wonder why David didn't work on it. The world's your oyster. Oh, we have to befriend Pfeffery twice. Whale of a time. Fishing for compliments. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Scorpio's actually like, I spent, I think, upwards of 24 hours, not all at once, but I did get it done within like 3 days, so upwards of 24 hours on that video. I didn't spend quite as long on the, what's it called? Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna make it so you can't see my toolbar. I spent upwards of like 3 or 4 hours on the, Blood in the Water one. And the Scorpio one I spent upwards of like 24 hours. Because I went and redrew each panel individually, pixel by pixel, and animated each part in Adobe After Effects with the puppet tool. Alright. There we go. Alright. And then... Sorry I'm taking so goddamn long. It's been a day. Notifications... Chat box. There it is. There... There we go. Alright. Fuck. There. Perfect. Yeah, Blood in the Water. There. Now it's all pretty. Okay. I've been thinking, for once, about what fucking voice I'm gonna give ERIDAN. I decided British fuckboy, except I don't know how to do British accent, so it's gonna turn out probably horribly. Oh, I guess I should look at warnings real quick too. Fight me, fuckboy. Violence, guns, classism, death, vomit. Me too. Life in the Dream House. I'm guessing it has no warnings, or someone fucked up the coding. Hopefully it's the former. Alright, let's get this bread. God, I'm so excited about fucking ERIDAN. Make sure sound's working. Woo! Go back, go back, go back. Ah! Alright. Looks like you're back on the beach, prowling around like you're looking for lost coins and trash with a metal detector. Except you are looking for friends and people whose lives you can make a little better with your reality warping powers. It's got a brief mention of gore and suffocation. Okay. That doesn't bother me, but I like to just check it for anyone who's watching. So warning for gore and suffocation later on in Pfeffries. Come to think of it, maybe you should be looking for lost coins. You're not exactly made of money right now, to say the least. Fuck. That was sudden. Hello. Oh, I love his eyes. Fuck. I'm tired. I drove for like 7 hours today. I love his little nails. They're purple. NGL, I could stare at Kim's art all day. If you're not aware, Kim also drew Lank and stuff, so I fucking absolutely adore their art. Look at his eyelashes and his hair. I love his little turtleneck collar. God, what a pompous little fucker. I love him. I love Kim's art so fucking much. You look up and see a fishy dude sitting sadly on the shore. Not fishy in the sense that he's suspicious, but in the sense that he literally has fins on his face. Although, he's definitely a little fishy in the other sense, too. God, yeah, Kim draws, like, the prettiest art style. I really wish that, like, I could draw like them. Also, I think my headphones are dying, so just in case, I'm gonna plug them in real quick, if I can find the cord. There we go. That way I don't cut off in the middle of it, and then I get, like, 30 minutes in, and everyone's like, hey, by the way, I can't hear you. Are we supposed to hear something? And I'm like, oh my god. There we go, plugged in. After a few... I love his sprites. Kim is such a good artist. Oh, thank you! I'm really glad you like Lifehack. We've been working on it very, very slowly because art takes time, but I'm glad you like it. It's really fun to make, and I'm excited for where it's going. After a few seconds, he heaves an exaggerated sigh and turns his head in your direction. It seems his brooding has been paused momentarily. Alright. Do I have the nuts to do a shitty British accent? Yes, I do. I apologize to anyone who's British, and anyone who's not British. And just generally everyone. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't make fun of me. Hey. You over there. Yeah, I'm talking to ya. That was more... I don't know. The one looking around to see if there's anyone else I'm talking to, when you're literally the only other person around for miles. God, I'm so sorry, ERIDAN, I've done you dirty. Yes. Thank you for pointing to yourself. Alright, I guess he's a Australian British mix. Are you that alien friend slot ever? Sometimes I don't read ahead while I'm speaking. Are you that alien friend slot everyone keeps talking about? Friend slut? Wow. You tell the guy that, yes, you are the friend slut. It's you! That is basically exactly what you are. It's what you do. Slut for friends. You ask him who called you that in the first place. You're gonna need to thank them for giving you such apt terminology with which to describe yourself. Was it Solix? You'd bet a lot of money that it was Solix. No, it wasn't fucking Solix. God. He's so cute. Jeez, you really are a hyperactive little bulge muncher, aren't you? No, that was something I came up with myself. After hearing everyone talk about you and shower you with praise on Trollian. This title is like the exact opposite of my sentiment. The go live notification or the title of the route? For anyone who, I don't know, watches this later, my go live notification is ERIDAN! And Fef, I guess. It's not that I don't care about Fefri, it's just I don't care. I like ERIDAN the most. He's like I think he's actually one of my favorite beta trolls, is that it? I think it's beta. I mean, I'm excited about Fefri too, I just don't care. Ooh, cat. I'm ERIDAN, by the way. I'm very rich and very important round here. And by that, I mean on this planet. Wow! You sincerely thank ERIDAN for his nicknaming services. Something tells you that this guy might actually kind of suck, though. God, I suck. ERIDAN, I love... God, Kim is so good at drawing eyebrows. Kim is just so good at drawing, in general. Literally, like, if I had $1 million, like, I would never draw anything again. It would just be Kim's art. All I saw was my Moirail. God, they are. They are so nice. All I saw was my Moirail, and I'm like, baby, come on, kiddo. Fuck, I can't British. My Moirail, and my Cosmesis both spontaneously realized how much of an ungrateful piece of troll garbage I am recently. And they dumped the hell out of me. Ripped my damn heart out like it was part of a grisly offering to the gods. ERIDAN turns a dramatic eye to the ocean. Oh, it's time for a feelings jam. Fuck yeah! You can't believe your luck in running into the one motherfucker on this planet desperate enough to just tell a complete stranger all his troubles. It's giving you the perfect ammo. Ammo with which to pierce his heart. Like, with like, you know, the power of friendship or something. So I'm like going through a lot at the moment because honestly at this point I'm feeling pretty worthless. Nobody wants to deal with me or date me or hate me. Nobody's going to put up with my unending tidal wave of bullshit, so what even is the point anymore? Nobody wants to be my friend, and I don't blame them. He's totally like, I wish I had a friend. That sure would be nice. Too bad a friend slut hasn't come along and tried to befriend me yet. Oh no. The ETA on the food is a complete fucking mystery. Let me look at my email. We ordered some food from Chili's. The thing did say 10:57 delivery time. So, let's see, track your order. My desk is a mess. 10:27 p.m. arrival, the same as last time. That's not true, you want to say? No, you want to scream out so loudly that the entire length of the beach reverberates with your declaration. Against all better judgment, you want to be his friend. You want to comfort this broken-hearted fish boy. There's definitely something wrong with you. Are you just going to stare at me like that? Listen, I don't do this shit for free. God, I love Griever's writing. I don't know them and I don't talk to them. I'm just literally in the same server as them, but they do JoJo stuff and I've been meaning to check it out, but like, I've heard that it's really good, so check it out. I've been meaning to watch JoJo and read JoJo stuff, but, well, not meaning to, but more like I've been wanting to, and unfortunately for me, those are two completely different things. Open up in front of other people I've never met, I mean. God, I'm excited. I think that's why they chose him to do, ERIDAN, just because they're so good at writing him. People pay good money for this shit. Yeah, like, what, $10 for the whole volume? Not the whole volume. Pesterquest. I know. Wait, what? Friend porn? I was like, I know. Wait, huh? I thought you said something completely different, and I don't know what I thought you said. A good melodramatic emperor wallowing from yours truly usually costs a fucking premium. I'm just not going to address that. It's like that one post. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's just throw away the whole goddamn suitcase. Oh. What? Yeah. Woe is me, etc., etc. Listen, are you gonna give me... ERIDAN, please stop whoring yourself out for money.
A whole bag.
Listen, are you gonna give me the cash or what? This guy can't be fucking serious. Why is someone this rich asking you for money? Jeff Bezos ass looking motherfucker. Look, a guy can have hobbies, okay? He's so cute. Sometimes that means taking money from poor people because they saw me when I was having one of my bigger moods. Oh, y'all, you should definitely, like, become a patron of Aisha's. They had, for a while, they got really busy, so they stopped doing a Drabble tier, but for a while they had a tier on Patreon where you could request Drabbles every month. And, the Drabbles I requested came in a series of, like, 2 of them were for 1 AU, and then another one was with Cronus, that Yo It's Crow had requested, but it was all for the same AU, so technically 3 fixed for the same AU, where Lank is ERIDAN's, like, Lank is Dual Scar's gardener, but Dual Scar is like a famous actor and he's off doing shit, and ERIDAN's like got the place to himself for a while, and Dual Scar is his uncle, and then Cronus is like his cousin, and Cronus is also a famous actor. It's really good. You should, like, it's really worth like the $1 or $5 to read all the Drabbles Aisha has out. You understand, right? Awesome. Please pay me for listening to my problems. This is like the opposite of Arania.
That's not how therapists work.
That's not how a therapist works, ERIDAN. You're starting to get an idea of why people might have gotten sick enough of this guy to dump him without remorse. Calmly, you let ERIDAN know that you are, simply put, broke as hell. Well, that ain't my problem. Tell you what. If you can't compensate me with cash, maybe we could find a alternative method of payment. Oh, God, no. No, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about anything dirty or heinous or anything. Give me a little bit of fucking credit. Listen, I'm still messed up over theft and risks, breaking my heart as carelessly as a poor beast knocks over a wine glass, shattering it into a million pieces. If you couldn't tell by my beach gazing, I'm very lonely. What I want for you is to accompany me on a little friendly outing.
You can just ask people to come
Outing.
out with you, dude.
Oh. Is that all? Because honestly, you would have tried to get him to do something like that without any sort of silly prompting on his part. Much less actual emotional extortion. This guy might be even more desperate for friendship than you at your worst. But you say sure. You're absolutely down to do anything with him. Really. Riley.
Rolla.
Riley.
Rolla.
That's awesome. ERIDAN tries to crack a light smile and fails. What a cutie pie. While I think I told you I can't do British. I'm sorry. While I think I'll let you decide what we should do together on our little friend date. I'm like mutuals with like someone from Britain. So Quintus or Hazard, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. After all, you're the expert in this, so I'll go anywhere you think of. You have an infinity of choices to choose from here. Hot damn, really? You haven't been this overwhelmed with choices ever. You can choose to go anywhere with this rich fish bastard. That's... Okay, maybe having infinite choices is way too much. You have to narrow it down, but you certainly have more options than usual. Or maybe you should just ask him where he wants to go. You decide. Holy shit! Yes, alright. You are not sure where to go. What do you think, ERIDAN? So let's see. Ramelli, IDK, Polypa, Teleport to Earth, Tagiri, Fazer. I already told you. I want to go wherever you want to go. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? That's just me and my partner deciding where to go eat. God damn it. You're hoping he'd pick up on your lack of clarity on the best decision. Does he really not have anywhere in particular that he wants to go? Well, surely it doesn't matter what you pick if he's being so insistent on letting you choose.
Only one option because he's picky.
You decide. Stolen Art Museum. So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. ERIDAN's frown morphs into a bigger frown. It's clearly not fine for him. Listen, forget this whole thing, actually. I think that maybe we just aren't meant to be friends. Oh, you picky little bastard. Given that you couldn't anticipate my needs when you made your decision so carelessly. Carelessly. What the fuck? You thought he was insisting on doing what you wanted. You're completely fine letting him... Oh, god damn it, he's leaving already. Before you even said anything. You stopped paying attention for one freaking text box, and this is what happens. He's moping his way across the beach, away from you, like a humongous tool. Maybe it's for the best. He was giving you some soft zebra vibes, if you're being honest. For once, you don't feel much regret for leaving a guy off your friend list.
Nope.
Oh my god, 1 second. 1 second.
It's the verse!
Wait, no, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it yet. Y'all just gotta wait for 1 second.
What, you don't have this on deck?
I wish I did. Alright, y'all. Alright. Here we go. Don't think it, don't say it, just look.
No!
You're welcome.
Oh no.
You're welcome.
No.
compare. God, how do I zoom in on this shit?
You can't.
Here. Let's see.
Oh, actually, you can.
Oop.
Just press edit undo when you're done.
Oh wait, can I do Control plus? Boop, boop, boop. No, just plus. Boop, boop, boop. Control up. Oh, that deleted something.
Control Z.
No, turn something off.
Sure, alert.
Oh, it just locked it. Okay. Ah!
Control Z.
IDK, how did... Oh, there we go. Okay, it just moved it up. Game cap. There we go. Alright. I'm so sorry that I don't know how to work computers, you guys.
Control Z when you're done.
Okay, thank you. Oh, it's gotta get bigger. Thicker than a snicker, heavy like a Chevy. Something, something, something. Something, something, something. Lock everything that isn't the thing that I want. Here we go.
I think that's big enough.
No. There we go, y'all! There we go!
Just can't tell them apart, man.
Hair seems to overreact to wind. Head craned forward. Sometimes uses headphones to escape potential conversation or mitigate agoraphobic symptoms. Back slouched. Stiff, straight arms, little arm movement. Looking below parallel. Avoids eye contact and looks away immediately if accidental contact. Too polite, gives too much space for oncoming traffic. Struggles to find comfortable hand form. Might be too tense and rigid. Walking pace / form lacks fluidity because he struggles to auto-walk. Walks too fast. Compulsively needs to pass anyone walking slightly slower than him. Long strides. Bonus, clothing is all neutral colored. Wears running shoes. Only wears black coats. Stands with weird posture. Is insecure about how he walks. Alright, sounds good to me. Anyways.
Control Z until it's actually wrong.
Control Z does nothing. You lied to me.
Right here.
Calling IT support. Calling your... Oh, reset transfer. Oh, you're genius. Here, I got it
You
now.
can do fit or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Scale filtering. Nope.
Transform.
Transform.
Fit to.
Fit to screen. This is like calling your grandchild to help you figure out your computer. Stay at the speech. So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if you have to get it on the first try. ERIDAN, you picky motherfucker. Alright. Watch a movie. Yes. Yes. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes. You know what is up. We are totally in fucking sync. You're not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. No, see, I already have movie tickets. And had them for like a month. I was planning on going in a few minutes from now anyways. So clearly we were destined to be together as lifelong fucking pals. Because you knew exactly what we were always going to do. ERIDAN. Oh, ERIDAN. ERIDAN is totally that one friend who will, like, if you wait too long to text them, they will, like, literally time how long they take to fucking reply. 10:57. Same as it was last time.
Refresh.
Okay. 10:57. Same as it was last time.
I just wanted it open. So
Alright, let's see. Let's teleport to Earth. It's the last one you want to go. I don't like that. Head to the anime store. So no. Find a graveyard. No. Jesus fucking Christ. You're sorry. He had movie tickets this whole time. Why didn't he just say so? Oh. What a cutie pie.
Oh, you
I actually need to, like, snip that. Where's my snipping tool? There we go.
There you go.
New profile pic. Gotta make a rabid ERIDAN just for the hell of it. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get a good snippet. There we go. There's the boy. Key smash. There we go. Stay tuned after the show to watch me create an icon for
Terrible
myself.
icon.
Oh, you know.
You don't.
You don't. You're a little miffed that he was just expecting you to know what he wanted the whole time, but you're not letting it get to you. Moving on, let's get this show on the fucking road. I'm calling up the airship right now, and we can take a nice little scenic route to watch the planet-renowned classic known as Shrek 2. I wonder if that's the actual title. What do you say? Your eyes widen a little, and your body instinctively makes a spit-take motion. You're sorry. Shrek 2? Classic? Okay, real talk. And I mean this completely unironically. Shrek is a
So
good
good.
movie. Shrek 2. Shrek 3's out there. Isn't there a Shrek 4?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that one ever.
Shrek 2 is really good.
No, Shrek 4 was actually pretty good. Shrek 3 was like, what?
That was the.
That was the babies and shit?
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember.
Uh.
Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 were really good, though. Can't tell if that's a smiley or a...
J.
That's a J.
It's a J smiley.
That's a J smiley. Okay. I couldn't tell if it was like, or Finally, someone's speaking your fucking language. It's an unironic masterpiece that... Suddenly... Aw, his little blush. A hazy memory pops into your head of Shrek and ERIDAN standing side by side in a desert, surrounded by the black void of a cracked sky. And just as quickly as it pops into your head, it disappears. I think IPGD was the one who put the Shrek and ERIDAN in there. That was like on a whim, and it was a reference to some kind of like meme-y headcanon that had been popular once upon a time.
And now it's.
And now it's canon. Oh boy. What the fuck was that? Is your mind just playing tricks on you? Was ERIDAN smiling just then? You're not entirely sure why that stuck out to you. Have y'all seen, I can't remember. It was like Esper D or something like that on Twitter. They're the person who coded this one. And they said there's just something about being given all the sprites and the scripts and being told to absolutely not use the smiling ERIDAN sprite anywhere except for the flashback. This vision was so out of place that, were it not for Iradia, you'd just start thinking none of your vague past memories were real. In fact, it almost makes you doubt that any of what you're experiencing is real. And yet, it strikes you as very familiar. Is there something else you forgot, somehow? You refocus on your surroundings. Suddenly you're on an airship deck, and ERIDAN's walking in front of you towards the bridge of the ship. Holy fuck, this airship is huge, you say. Also, when did you get here? You walked on it like any bipedal quadruple or septipedal alien would? What are you talking about? Sorry, Shrek was making you dissociate. Okay, fine, fucker, I'll just say it again. Welcome to the airship de Empura. It's practically my second or third home, and basically it's fucking incredible in every conceivable way. No kidding. The airship could probably fit a few city blocks on it, buildings and all. Hell, it looks like it could fit at least 3 more conventional, less airborne ships on it. You'd probably get tired walking from end to end on the damn thing if you couldn't teleport. Aw, I love all his dresses. I love all his dresses. I would literally... Sorry, I kept burping. I would literally pay to see him in those. Kim, get on it! You and ERIDAN mosey on over to the dressing room of the airship. The room is filled with a surprisingly wide variety of outfits, from various capes to casual t-shirts to FLARP cosplay to... Well, there's a ton of shit in here. I like his little wands. Not gonna say anything about that structure. There's a pile of ornate sticks in the corner too. You wonder... Don't touch the wand pile, by the way. They don't do anything. Since magic is fake as shit after all. You resist the urge to laugh in his face. Of course magic is real. Those are all just confiscations that I confiscated from unscrupulous lowbloods in a store with, my many stacks of cash given to the owner. Why does it smell like toast? Definitely not something I like having here. Right. Your eyes wander a little bit more around the room, and besides the elaborate costumes with crazy labels, ink sting ensemble, really? You see a lot of really fancy dresses. They look pretty neat. You kind of want to put one on. It's about time for you to add another fan art generating attire to your wardrobe. Hell no, those dresses are mine. Wait, really? You're a little surprised. You knew that he had a sense of fashion, but you didn't know that his taste was so good. The dresses look so pristine. I love that the fucking mannequins, like, specifically have his fucking horns. You ask him if he's ever put them on himself before, or if he just keeps them there to look nice. Of course I've put those on before. Just the private use only, you know. And before you get the wrong idea, no, I'm not, like, thinking about my gender or anything like that. When I put them on, they just feel nice and breezy and shit. I mean, let's be real, gender's more or less a fake as hell mess that puts unnecessary restraints on people's lives anyways. It's just so arbitrary, you know what I'm saying? To nobody's practical benefit, I might add. And it's not even like there weren't trolls who were assigned differently at birth even back a long-ass time ago. Point is, the concept that gender is a strict binary isn't archaic. It's just flat out wrong. And I think it's honestly really kind of fucked up. Especially since people who go out and say it's a stone-set, immutable fucking law are just using it as an excuse to divide people up and flaunt their superiority. There's something in ERIDAN's voice that makes it clear he spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff. Something about the way he's recounting it all that makes you think he didn't learn this sort of stuff to impress people who are appear woke, as the kids say. Or for any reason besides the subject factoring into his personal development in some way. Maybe he isn't so bad. When you meet someone who's shitty, but at least they're trans. Anyways, let's talk about the hemo spectrum. Anyone lower than yellow is got a blood
Oh, so that's where you draw your line for standards.
I have a image. Let's see. Here, guys. Another meme for the collection. Not browser. Image. I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at blah blah blah. You gonna excuse racism? That's what it makes me think of. Anyone lower than yellow is gutter blood trash that probably doesn't deserve the horrid life they live. Which is why I've planned so many raids on their neighborhoods on this very airship and spent so much time sniping legs in the air and shooting holes into low blood fate. Jesus, I love him. That'll show them they have less satisfactory essences coursing through their veins. You immediately fall to your knees and start throwing up on the floor. You quickly reassure ERIDAN that you didn't unceremoniously barf all over his likely priceless carpet in response to his overwhelming classist sentiments and conflicting, almost hypocritical viewpoints on different hierarchical power structures. No, you just puked your guts out for some other completely different reason. It was probably just something in the air that smelled. Something's probably just full of shit. Yeah! Whatever you say, I guess. MSPAR is just like fucking blowing chunks, and ERIDAN's just standing there like, Alright guys, it's time for another little drawing session, starring your favorite MSPR reader.
Can you do DoorDash?
Can I check DoorDash? 10:57. 10:57. I don't think he's picked it up yet. Funnily enough, we might not be getting dinner tonight from Chili's.
Damn.
Because I need to... I need to, like, just draw the fucking image that's come into my head. Oh, wrong monitor. There we go. Because fucking... And my pen's working this time. Also, don't look if you don't care to see barf. It's not gonna be realistic, but like, you know, fucking MSPR reader is just like... Blah! Blar!
All blarf, all clarf.
They're just like hunched the fuck over. They're like hoodie. They're like, oh, God, I can't fuck it. Ugh. And ERIDAN's just standing there like... very unimpressed. No. Oh my god, my shit posting. No! It's just like, well, this is dumb. Whoa. Whoa. There's his cape. And there's his body.
Little stick.
There's his little incel arm. Oh yeah, it said he was on his... They were on their knees. So. There. And all over, like, this fucking gold carpet. It's, like, probably super fucking expensive. And ERIDAN's just like, he's just staring. He's just staring at this fucking, like... This dude is just blowing chunks, man. And ERIDAN's just like, literally couldn't care less. It's just like... Whatever, I guess.
Me.
That looks really bad. It just looks like a puddle of pee.
Laughed like a clown.
He's perfectly used to people throwing up because of stuff he says. Yes. Save as... I like the little springs in the song. Alright. Anyways. Whatever you say, I guess. you decide to hit the conversational go back button and challenge ERIDAN on the much more interesting topic that came up. Why isn't he very public as an ally if he's so fascinated with the subject of gender? What, are you kidding? I'm not an ally, I haven't fucking done anything. Even if I were, I don't know if you've noticed from my whole quadrant situation, but people know and hate me. It's like, I've been such a relentless flirt that it's become policy at some theaters and restaurants for employees to stab specifically ERIDAN and Poor in the hand. If I ignore them. Which isn't too big a deal, because white bloods are, like me, are pretty fucking sturdy, but I suck and bet half of this whole planet knows it. To the extent that, like, if I openly supported something like the stigmatizing of gender non-conforming trolls, any existing groups would hate me, and anyone outside of those would use me as an excuse to deride the seriousness of it all. And I'm not going to be selfish about this thing in particular. Oh, you didn't really think about it all like that? Even then, surely it wouldn't be as bad as ERIDAN thinks, right? At this point, I'm used to being hated. Comfortable with it, even. At least it means someone's thinking about me. There's a palpable loneliness in his words. Maybe this is why he's so desperate all the time. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Like Solix. Speaking of transgender, do you know if he has the rumored and highly sought after double bulge or not? Just curious. What? Fuck it, I'll ask him myself. This is like when your friends visit you at work and you all like prank call one of your other friends. Before you can say anything else to dissuade him from simultaneously being a huge, creepy asshole to one of his friends and possibly unraveling one of the most unnecessary mysteries of troll biology, ERIDAN whips out a palm husk and starts frantically dialing in some numbers with extreme precision. Hey. For fuck's sake, this better not be about your ex again. Didn't I tell you a million times to stop talking to me already? First of all, don't rub it in about theft piss blood. I can come to your house and put a bullet through your skull. Second of all, no, I'm here to ask something else. Do you have a fucking double bulge? Wow, what the fuck? You kind of hate this conversation. When you look at ERIDAN, you get the feeling that despite initiating it, he kind of does too. He's pacing around frantically. I've heard the rumors, pal. First off, not your pal. Second of all, what makes you think I don't have a triple bulge? Fuck off. Listen, we aren't unraveling this mystery for a couple sweeps at least. It's way too fucking funny to do that. You are way too goddamn lame. Why do we even talk to you? You should be fucking ecstatic that I graced you with my effervescent goddamn phone presence. You mean palm husk. What the fuck ever, dude? Cranky because I'm fucking irresistible, aren't ya? Fuck you. Ever since the apocalypse got fucking cancelled, you turned into this completely moronic e-boy, and it's driving me out of my goddamn mind. LMAO. Do you even know what an e-boy is? I bet you're just mad because you got cucked by me super hard. What? Yeah, I've basically been making out with FF for the last 30 minutes now. It bears repeating. What? What? Huh. A 10:57 p.m. arrival hasn't happened yet. Dasher, David I. Where are you at, David?
Maybe you're still waiting for it to be made.
But Chili's closes at 11. Oh well. Alright. Voice for Feffrey. I didn't think that I'd have to... Hey, Solix! Who are you talking?
No, no.
No?
No.
Hey, Solix!
No.
Who are you talking to?
No, just fucking talk normal, oh my god.
An entitled sub. Ooh, you forgot the two. Put Feff on the phone, you quadruple horn dick shitter. Oh! Oh, you're finally making fish puns!
Stop!
I'm definitely making some kind of pun right now, yeah. Listen, you stupid motherfucker. Next time I see you, I will kill you. Really now? Are you really murderous today, or are you just trying to get your daily negging in on me? Listen, how about we settle this whole ass mess now? I'm gonna head over to the airship you keep driving around the neighborhood in 2 hours. Get your dumb ass over here and fight me, fuckboy. You hear a beep from the phone. Solix hung up. Oh shit. ERIDAN's face softens from an expression of rage and anger to one of tranquility and calm, before he starts to laugh a little. Hee Holy shit! This is a date. No! It's not! ERIDAN! This is a date I'm about to go on. Wow! Whoa, whoa, wow. Whoa, wow, whoa. You put a hand on his back and congratulate him. He seems as anxious as he is ecstatic at the moment. Somehow, he's completely changed his demeanor from when he was talking to Solix. It was like he was almost playing up his awfulness. He starts mumbling to himself about what he's going to do and say to Solix when he gets here. A lot of it sounds pretty rude, but also rather performative, like what a wrestler says when they have fictional beef. You decide to take this opportunity to snatch a cape. Gotta update your ever-growing wardrobe. Some time passes. I love his little nervous face. Some time passes and you make your way to the airship deck with ERIDAN, who's having trouble keeping his face from cracking into a smile, or at least the closest expression you've seen to him having one. Solix is big boy. Solix hovers in front of you, a couple dozen feet above. When you look at him, his frown contorts into something more akin to a snarl, and red and blue energy starts crackling around his eyes like lightning. Remember when I asked you to stop calling me? What? I've asked you literally 40 times to stop doing that, and so many other things. You haven't listened. So I've decided I'm going to cut you out of my life one way or another. Understand? You look at ERIDAN. He looks a little less ecstatic than he did before. He gazes directly at Solix above him with a worried look on his face, shifting his general stance so that he can better keep his balance. You have a feeling this was more than he bargained for. You look down at the ground and reflexively brace yourself for impact. You've felt combat psionics before with Azdaja, and shit gets crazy fast. It's a good thing you did, too. You hear a much louder crackle this time and look back up at Solix. An aura now visibly enveloping his body. He's glowing red and blue, with lightning still energizing into existence, inches away from his eyes. I'm gonna turn on my phone ringtone just in case. It says that he already delivered it.
What? 0. Why don't you give him a call?
Help. Order issues. Dasher never arrived. Chat with agent. You feel the shockwaves of his pure psionic force weighing you down, making your legs feel more like jelly every second. Woo! I forgot that my keyboard doesn't go out that far. It's as if gravity itself is bowing down to Solix. Hi, thanks for chatting in. We look. All right. No, I was not calling you arugula. Get. Come on now. Is this all you fucking got? Something about ERIDAN's feeble taunt tells you that this is absolutely more than he bargained for. Nevertheless, he pulls out his gun and aims it right at Solix, with completely unwarranted confidence. 1 second, guys. Just enjoy the graphics. Solix's psychokinetic force is so overwhelming that your legs give out, and you hit the deck. Stomach to the floor, knees to the ground, and ass in the air. Yeah, there's pretty much no way you can stop this. Solix shoots fucking laser beams out of his eyes, and ERIDAN returns the favor with his own gun's laser, resulting in the most anime-ass beam struggle you've ever seen. The clash ends in a huge explosion of smoke that obscures everything from view. Defying the force of the blast, you zap into the smoke to get a better look. You're quickly met with a vast array of shurikens spinning wildly through the air in front of you, towards ERIDAN using the smoke as cover. Ooh, I like the little...
There's a tiny text message.
What is my
Tiny one, please read.
sibling messaging me? Check to make sure it doesn't say already delivered. Smiley face with a sweat. ERIDAN blasts most of them. Oh, sorry. We ordered DoorDash like an hour ago and it says that it was delivered.
It was not.
And it was not. So we're figuring it out in the meantime. ERIDAN blasts most of them away, but the largest lodges itself right into the barrel of his gun. As if to say, nothing personal, jackass. Solix flies out from behind, swiftly drop-kicking ERIDAN into a cannon, which seems to have been loaded with... glitter? When ERIDAN crashes through the other side, he's collapsed, covered in scrapes and confetti. He's bleeding less than you expected. Nothing personal, jackass. By the time ERIDAN gets up and dislodges the shuriken from his gun, Solix has disappeared. Oh, about the ringtone.
Boomer!
Leave me alone. I have specific ringtones set for my sibling. Thanks for waiting. I'm sorry that you didn't get your order tonight. It seems that the restaurant is already closed, and that's why the order got canceled. I also want to let you know that the full refund is processed back to the original form of payment. Okay, thanks. Well, that's shit, because we ordered an hour ago. Oh well. It's a little too late to order anything now. Unless you want Wendy's.
Wendy's fucking sucks.
Wendy's is good. I don't know.
Sucks.
That wasn't your tone when we got Wendy's last time. By the time ERIDAN gets up and dislodges a shuriken from his gun, Solix has disappeared from both of your fields of view. Where the hell did he... You hear literal tons of rock crumbling from below. You look down and see nothing. You look left, right, behind you, all around, upwards. Ah. He's above you. Pointing upward. Levitating some kind of humongous... Some kind of... Is that a fucking shopping mall? Did Solix bring a fucking mall to a gunfight? Wait, that mall... It's that mall! The one where, in an errant timeline, Jiraiya pleaded with you to take her to Earth, away from this hellish planet society, and into a world that was even the slightest bit less bleak? You lose yourself briefly in your thoughts. You couldn't help Jiraiya then, and now that it'd be easy to, fulfilling that one request is impossible yet again. It's so frustrating. You couldn't save Jiraiya. You couldn't save anyone, and maybe it's too late for you to do that, but... Maybe you've been fucking around too much today. Maybe, just maybe, there's someone you can save right now. The mall is massive, and if it collides with the ship from that high above... Oh, fuck. You have to get out of here. Gotta give you credit here, soul. Nobody's ever tried to maul me with something so fucking big. What the fuck do you... What the fuck do you mean, maul you? What does that mean? Maul isn't a verb. No, hold on. Okay, see, we are thinking of two different words that sound the same. Wait. I literally could not care less. Solix flings the thankfully abandoned mall directly at ERIDAN with what must be an ungodly amount of psychic force, screaming his throat raw the entire time. Okay, fuck. It's now or never. You have to get off the ship now. ERIDAN might be durable enough to survive getting drop-kicked through solid steel with nothing more than a couple of scratches, but you're fragile! You'd probably die from tripping on the stairs wrong. I warned you about stairs, bro. But even then, there's no way ERIDAN's getting out of this unscathed. Maybe you have time to save him. What should you do? Yes. It's too dangerous. Get off the ship. Fuck it. He'll be fine. If there's anything he needs help with right now, it's something a little bit deeper in his soul than the fact he's being attacked by a building. You try to think of somewhere to zap. Anywhere. While you do this, you notice ERIDAN fire a blast towards the ship from his gun, propelling him away from the center of impact. You, meanwhile, just need to get out of here as fast as your mind can take you. So you close your eyes, zap away, and feel your surroundings change. You find yourself in a wasteland. There's a ton of smoke in the distance, coming from what must be the site of the airship's crash. You take solace in the fact that Solix was cognizant enough of his surroundings that he chose not to send the ship crashing into a city full of people because of beef he had with one dude. After a bit of walking, you see the source of the smoke in the distance. The wreckage is astounding. There's sharp metal fragments and concrete pointing out in all directions. Standing in front of it all is Solix. You frantically zap your way towards him and ask if he and ERIDAN are alright. Well, thou show a guy not to ask people about the shape of their bullets. Yeah, we're both fine. He's not dead. Oh, thank God. For the record, I haven't actually made out with FF or anything yet. That was just to rile him up. You asked Solix what ERIDAN did to him that was so bad he wanted to kill him. Okay, first of all, definitely didn't want to kill him. Way too much of a hassle. I would know if he's about to die anyways. Second of all, this asswipe calls me at ass crack o'clock and either spouts some high-blood superiority garbage he doesn't even believe or complains about his love life. Basically every fucking day? So, what he's saying is that throwing a maul at ERIDAN was just meant to send a message? Pretty much. You know, not long ago, he actually tried to pay me a lot of money to wiretap FF just to see if he ever talked about him. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Naturally, I took the money and didn't do that at all. Massive waste of time and energy, not to mention skeevy as fuck. I love Solix's little smile, he's so cute. I actually told her about that because it was kind of hilariously pathetic. It's how we got talking in the first place. But enough about me. Why do you even care about this guy? I get your whole friend shtick, but he's not your responsibility, nor mine. Maybe Solix is right. Maybe it's not your job as a friend to make ERIDAN feel better, or fix his problems, or set him on the right track. That's probably why his Moirail, why everyone, gets sick of him. But like, you're supposed to do something here. For everyone. You can feel it. Like, you're supposed to smear your huge ass all over Destiny and say, "Eat my ass, Destiny! All these kids will get the chance at good lives." LMAO. You sure this isn't just some kind of hero complex? Maybe? Probably. You just wish ERIDAN could be a little bit less of a tool bag. Is that too much to ask? Well, I guess you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. But he doesn't deserve this, you know. Maybe not, but this doesn't change what you're going to try and do. You've got a lot to say to ERIDAN. You wave Solix goodbye and make your way around the field of rubble. It only takes you a few minutes to find ERIDAN sitting on some rocks. Fucking, that hurt like hell. He's alive! Of course I'm alive. You think I'd die just because I got a building thrown at me? Actually, if I didn't blast myself out of the way, I'd probably have been buried under a lot more rubble. Probably wouldn't have been able to dig myself out. Solix probably could have done that, but if he went this far to kill me, I really doubt he'd do that willingly. There's no way he hates me in a way that'd lead to a decent Calignus relationship. It's actually pretty close to biting the dust here, huh? Hey, do you ever think to yourself, do you have all the power you could ever want or need and every whim catered to with ease? And that even despite all that, your happy moments are Fake as magic is. Maybe even more fake. I love this baby! There's no way I'm not doing something wrong here. After all this, I can only wonder what you think of me. Just a scumbag who keeps setting himself up to fail, right? You ask ERIDAN if he wants the truth, wondering aloud if he can even handle it. Listen, I'm not gonna be in any more pain than I'm in right now, having been dumped 3 consecutive times. And also getting crushed under several tons of concrete too, I guess. Can handle the fucking truth, so just give it to me. In front of you, you see an absolutely hopeless moron who's achieved their station in life through no work of their own, and who's placed all his stock into social lies. He's cherry-picked the ones that worked for him and rejected all of the others. But what has that done for him, really? Absolutely nothing. Believing in this society has only ever hurt him. Maybe not in the same way it's hurt your other friends, and not even trolls on the top of the heap are immune to Alternia's brand of poison. He's a 6 sweeps-old kid who's ultimately just scared, lonely, and confused. Someone who doesn't have to be hopeless. Someone who can violently burn away all his failings and rise from the ashes like a phoenix who decided, maybe this next life, let's not be so fucking racist all the time. So you tell ERIDAN to get up from his throne of wreckage on his sunken ship and start making his way to some pit stops of self-betterment, for more people have grievance with him the way Solix has. Then, maybe he can tear down all the false hopes that comforted him throughout the sweeps. Damn, Okay, not that this isn't surprisingly deep-cut and helpful advisory reflection, but like, there's no way I'm gonna remember all this. You gotta at least write this down or something. Don't worry, this is a text-based game. There's definitely gonna be transcripts available online in a matter of hours. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm gonna have to ruminate on all this for a while. I think I'm tired of being and feeling so awful all the time. I just don't know where to even begin with myself. And I think that you might be asking a lot more of me than you think. Life never stops asking a lot from you. Fair point. It's definitely going to be a long process. There's pretty much no way you can force feed the guy a redemption arc in the span of today. Hell, you'd be surprised if he didn't still suck a year from now. But even the shittiest kids can change a lot with a good push in the right direction. Hey, thanks for sticking by me. Even if only for today. Of course, you tell ERIDAN. What else are friends for? And besides, your day with him isn't over. Wait, what do you mean by that? After all this, you want to still spend time with me? Absolutely! Baby boy! You take ERIDAN's hand and pull him up to his feet. After all, you two have a movie to watch. This is my swan. Oh my god! This is literally the purest fucking thing ever. I'm like, I don't know. I'm ready to just lay down and die. That's how I'm feeling. Alright, let's get the not so good ending. Kiddo? Oh no. They're in the fucking cabinet! Alright, get in there and save ERIDAN! You can't just sit here and let someone, even someone like ERIDAN, get sandwiched in between a massive airship and an entire fucking mall. You've got this. You're about to jump in like a fucking action hero and save ERIDAN. What is there to worry about anyways? All you have to do is teleport in and out. Alright, step 1, teleport in. You zap right in front of ERIDAN, he immediately shoots your arm off. Okay. Ow? ERIDAN clearly wasn't planning to injure you so badly. You quickly see that he's rocketing to the edge of the ship using his gun's blast as propulsion. Fuck, he already had an escape plan, and... Jesus, fuck, this hurts. Your arm, or what's left of it, feels like it just got plunged into the fucking sun.
There's a tiny text message, a very tiny one. Please read it.
So no food? Yeah, I'm sorry. No chilies. You want anything else? Why did nobody tell you that sudden laser beam amputation hurt this much? Distracted by the pain, you find it hard to focus on warping out of here. You can't even bring yourself to focus on Solix yelling, "Fuck, fuck, fuck!" as the titanic shopping structure hurtles towards you. You try to steady your breathing, calm down, and try to focus on reality around you. Fortunately, reality doesn't stop for you, and neither does the unflappable march of gravity as the sheer force of the mall crushes you to death. If only you were a little less fragile. Maybe you'd find two boys surrounded by the rubble of a crash site, shaken at the fatal consequences of their spat.
Aww.
Whoops. F!
Domino's is open. I can order pizza.
Yeah, he hasn't texted me back yet, so. Alright, Pfeffery! Yay! Ish's dad wrote this one. Apparently their dad is, like, got 7 novels and some kind of... What's that one novel award? It's not the Nobel Peace Prize.
Can't tell you.
Book award. I don't know, National Book Award? Is that it? I guess so. I guess that's what it is. Apparently Aisha's dad has, like, 7 published books and, like, a National Book Award or something like that. So that's really cool. Not that anyone would know because he doesn't write under his real name. Do you know Aisha's name, like, her first name? My bad. They're, can't read text out loud. Sorry, texting. But, Isha's first name is real, but they chose their last name themselves and stuff. Which is really cool. I like their last name.
Do some usual pizza for us. Till Danny assigns.
You know, you can come in here. As you've had occasion to remark before, Alternia is a dark world. Both because it's night all day long, and because of its hideously brutal society, where the strong prey on the weak and the weak prey on the weaker, and all this preying ends only when the survivors are shipped out to prey on everyone else in the galaxy. Alternia's cruelty has been on your mind for a long time, but recently it's begun to feel intolerable. You decide to take a walk in the woods to calm yourself, but it seems that with every step, your mood only grows darker, your agitation greater. Dirk, fuck off. As you walk, you remember the names of Alternian friends who have fallen to the planet's injustices, and your mood goes from bad to worse. You've been waiting around like a spoiled, self-centered narrative device for a lightning bolt of illumination to reveal your reason for living. To explain your peculiar and insatiable hunger for friendship, and to show you the destiny attached to it. You think you know who caused this, but why? You've been sitting here like a child, waiting for a teacher to explain the answer to a difficult math question. Vriska and Terezi are arming up to change the world, and what are you doing? Your usual bullshit. You're thinking, you're navel-gazing, and then, with a sudden blinding clarity, you understand. Vriska is right. Terezi is right. The answer is revolution. Who gives a shit? Who cares what some big dumb universe thinks your destiny should be? You'll take Dream Boulder's advice and choose your own fate. Take the answer... Huh? Huh? Yes.
Sorry.
Does Danny like pineapple?
I don't know. I was just gonna get Danny their own.
Oh, okay. Get away, kitty cat. I think it's... I think it's Dirk. But it also could be MSPAR. Yes, pineapple.
Anything else?
No. Soda, though.
Yeah, you're right.
You'll take Dream Boulder's advice and choose your own fate. Take the answer to the meaning of your life into your own hands, set your own course. The gods, the fates, the universe, or However, we'll have to jump back pretty sharply because your direction is clear to you at last. Your agitation turns to indignation. Your indignation to outrage, outrage to anger, anger to fury, fury to ferocity, fury to white-hot resolve. NGL, that makes me think of a monologue I wrote for school. Not last semester. Last year. No. Yeah. God, 2019 was last year. The horrors of this planet have got to stop. And you are feeling particularly dramatic today, and... He wants Papa John's.
It's closed.
Papa John's is closed?
Yeah.
Don't they close at like 2 a.m.?
I looked it up. It's closed.
I have to look. Papa John's. Sorry, guys. It closes at 1:30 a.m.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry that came out so rudely. I'm just talking loudly right now. The horrors of this planet have got to stop, and you are feeling particularly dramatic today, doubtless due in part to the shift in narrative tone and general prose quality in this episode, so now is the time. Alternia's cruelty and violence have upset and shocked you since you arrived, but as more and more of the population suffering under these wrongs have come, your personal friends, it has become unbearable. You've been wondering all along, who will make it stop? Now, you know the answer. Also, Aisha's dad wrote Fozzer's route as well. Actually, I have... Oh god, where's YouTube? There's YouTube.
What kind of thing does he be on?
I think pepperoni.
The small?
Aisha's dad, when he's writing routes for Homestuck, just be like... Alright, that was probably one of the lamest jokes I could have done. You figured it out? Awesome. Alright. If you are the main character... I turned off the sound by accident. I'm bad at computers. You were looking away. That's okay. I was just like, Aisha's dad be like, when he's writing routes for Homestuck, and just played that like communist anthem. I'm so sorry I'm bad at computers and that I take so long to do stuff. I keep opening the sound settings, but I'm looking for the volume mixer. I can't get any... This is genuinely upsetting. How do I fix this? Okay, well, you know what? There. If you're the main character, then you have to be the one to get the ball rolling. And you've begun to suspect that you can't die for reasons seemingly tied to your function as a narrative device. So that's a bit of characterization you can bring to bear. No longer will you linger in the wings waiting for the narrative to summon you to heroics. With this momentous decision girding you for unstinting effort, you set your mind to the question of how to accomplish it. You start by making an inventory of the strengths and weaknesses you possess and can bring to bear on the task. What?
Orange Crush or Ceramid?
Ooh, Orange Crush, please. Thank you, I love you. Strengths. 1. Experience drumming up friendship in the most unlikely situations. 2. Ability to travel instantaneously anywhere you want to go. Weaknesses? Everything else. This helpful mental exercise clarifies matters significantly. You see clearly that the only way for a single humble being such as yourself to change Alternia is to go directly to the point of maximum leverage. In other words, straight to the top. You'll need all, well, both, of your resources in this quest. You'll need to travel superhumanly and superluminally into the immediate company of Alternia's ruler and throw your full friendship game on them, with the objective of persuading them to initiate reforms, change rules, and set the planet on a course to civilization. But your darting intellect realizes something else. It won't be easy. The ruler of a world such as Alternia must be a fearsome, fell creature, a monster of no ordinary loathsomeness and cruelty. On Alternia, you've seen gigantic, ravening luci, genocidal clowns, murderous high-bloods, and every kind of grisly crime, to the point making belief in Santa Claus almost impossible. Stands to reason that the leader of such a world must also be the cruelest, gruesomest, most terrifying being of them all. A being of nearly impossible evil. For the first time since this plan caught fire in your mind, a whisper of doubt creeps in. It occurs to you that the most likely outcome of your quest for the reformation of Alternia is a scenario where your internal organs are festooned over a wide area, your eyes popped out of your skull, and your brain splattered to a fine mist. While experience suggests that you're non-killable, that sort of thing may offend, not to mention be excruciatingly painful. I don't mean this in offense to Aisha's dad. I don't really enjoy his... I don't really enjoy his writing style. But that's just me. It's not bad, just not my cup of tea. Maybe it would be a better idea to have a light lunch and lie down to your reforming mood passes. Press on fiercely with your quest. This cannot end bad. Scorning all difficulties, you decide to press on fearlessly with your quest. You gather yourself, consign your soul to heaven or whatever, and prepare for the worst. You close your eyes and think, take me to the highest being on Alternia, and then it takes you to Gamzee because he's fucking stoned, bitch. No, that's not actually what it says. I like that you looked, though. Then you grit your teeth and prepare for the ultimate horror. You feel the familiar sensation of superhuman/superluminal travel. The world changes around you, rendering you somewhere else. Somewhere that feels quite different from your previous forest location. Very different, actually. A lot wetter. That was just turkey noises. It quickly becomes apparent that there's good news and bad news. The good news... Oh, she's so cute, God. The good news is that instead of an eldritch monster, you've materialized next to a rather pleasant-looking troll girl with fins on her head and wearing goggles and a tiara. The bad news is that you're drowning, as you seem to have materialized in the middle of an ocean. Glop! Kelp!
No.
Oh!
Don't do my girl like that.
Your own greeting may seem a bit less cheery, and that it consists of thrashing wildly, with your eyes bugging out as you fight not to inhale, while trying to concentrate on zapping yourself the heck out of there. The troll girl watches in astonishment, but suddenly seems to understand. Aw, she's so cute! God! You see her take a big breath of water through some gills on her neck, and then something starts to come out of her mouth. A bubble! The bubble expands and expands until you feel its boundary break over you, and suddenly you can breathe! Aren't we just breathing, like, carbon monoxide? I guess I just won't put too much thought into it. MSPAR dies of carbon monoxide poisoning. NBD. You collapse, coughing and gasping onto its floor, which feels like the inside of a huge submerged balloon, yielding but effectively keeping the water at bay. Aw, God, she's adorable. Aw, baby. She's absolutely baby. I would die for her. The troll girl sits across from you in the bottom of the bubble, studying you curiously and anxiously. Glub, 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 glub. Are you okay?
Stop!
Okay, what do you suggest?
Just a normal fucking person voice.
Recovering from your brush with drowning, you're able to notice with relief that despite her conversational quirks, she looks friendly, even glad to see you. You try to say something, but all that comes out of your mouth is water and a spluttering sound. I don't speak whatever. I don't speak whatever language that is. It's very pretty though.
British.
Because ERIDAN's British.
No, not all sea dwellers are British, you racist fuck.
This is racism against...
Soft. She's baby.
You burp, and some water trickles out of your ears. Sorry, I still don't understand. Do you speak any Alternian? With a great effort, you gasp, yes! Oh, she's so cute!
Doing her so dirty.
Oh, yay!
Stop!
My name is Free Pixies. Gloop gloop. What's your name? You bubble weakly. It's nice to meet you, Blub. You nod politely, expel another half-gallon of water, then weakly say that it's very nice to meet her too. Not least because if she hadn't been there, things might have gotten unpleasant for you. You're welcome!
Stop.
You're legitimately getting upset over this? You don't have to watch.
I have to listen.
Put your earbuds in. Alright, what voice then?
Soft.
But what are you doing here?
Whatever, just do what you're doing before.
Are you seriously pissed at me?
No, I'm not.
Almost nobody comes this way. It's not really the way to... Is this her or me?
I think it's her. I think they did it wrong.
Esberb D, you've fucked up the code. It's not really on the way to Anemone where. She looks sad when she says it, and you wonder that some poor troll child should be living all by herself, way out in these submerged parts, so far from anyone. How did you manage to appear from nowhere like that? You almost gave me a heart attack. Glub glub. Gloob gloob.
Lube.
Gloob gloob. Fuck!
Gloob.
You tell her that you were trying to use some superhuman powers you have to go visit the highest being on Alternia. The troll girl seems to perk up at this. You wanted to come visit me? You shake your head vigorously to try to get the water out of your ears. The troll girl looks disappointed. Glub, you didn't come to see me? Oh. You apologize and say that you're quite happy to be visiting her, but that you misheard her last remark. You thought that she had implied that she was the highest being on Alternia. Just goes to show you how deep submergence and waterlogging can cloud your hearing. Oh, no, Glub, you heard me... Oh, no, Gloob. You heard me right. I am the highest being on Alternia, most of the time. I'm the future Empress, heiress to the throne of the Alternian Empire. I'm dying. Which is a great big gloobing pile of whale poop as far as I'm concerned. What? You look around for the multiple razor-toothed, fire-breathing, acid-spitting heads, tearing claws, and bad attitude that you're sure Alternia's highest being must have. But then you start to remember your Alternian social science. You haven't had any formal Alternian education. You're not even sure narrative devices, however indispensable, are eligible to sign up for classes. But you pick this stuff up when you hang out around a place long enough. So you know that the Empress spends most of her time off-planet, leading merciless troll hordes in conquest of the galaxy. You also know that there's only ever one other member of her royal fuchsia bloodline, the heiress, in existence at any time. As long as the Condess doesn't kill her on her rare visits to the home planet, that is. The troll girl glubs sadly, and you realize that being the only fuchsia blood on the planet must be lonely. Not only would you have enough strength to accidentally tear any troll who visits you limb from limb without noticing, but you've heard some sinister things about the Eris's Lucis. Something about it being the size of a continent, hungry as the void of space, and evil as the hell devils go to if they're bad devils. Something that might discourage casual visits by friends who don't want to double as snacks. But at the same time, you wonder that such a seemingly agreeable and sensitive troll as this girl could preside over such a grindingly horrible planet as Alternia? How can she live with herself? Does she even know what goes on outside her insular little ocean? But you put that all aside for now. Here you are, right where you wanted to be when you made your master plan for Alternian reform. You haven't been devoured, dismembered, or decapitated, and the person you want to persuade seems eminently persuadable, not to mention friendable. So, you're ahead of the game so far. Time to take full advantage. Your Royal Highness, you begin. Gloop, call me Fifth Bloop. It's much friendlier to be on a fish name basis. But I'm so happy and excited to have another friend. You missed your chance to say Frond. ERIDAN route? More like, I'm a prince and I live on a ship and I aim my rifle and I Same. Except I already played ERIDAN. You're late. I'm sorry. But it was really good. Perfect. Phase 1 of your plan seems to have practically accomplished itself. But there's no time to waste, as the air in the bubbles your new friend created is starting to get stuffy, and you know you're going to have to zap out of here soon. You mention in a casual, conversational tone that you've been visiting Alternia for some time now. Gloop, do you like it? It's certainly unusual. Heh, that's putting it lightly. I'm sure everyone has been incredibly mean to you. Well, yes. To start off with, at least. The sea dwellers think they're so much better than everybody else, but they're just a bunch of shellfish, arrogant bassholes. The high bloods prey on the low bloods, and no one cares how other people feel, or if they live, or even if they live or die. Drones fly around, crippling anybody weak or useless. I love her teeth. Sharp. Kim is really good at drawing teeth. Oh. Well, she seems to know? Maybe she's got plans of her own. Phase 2 of your plan is half in the bag already. You feel dizzy suddenly at how your quest is working out without the least effort on your part. And also from the lack of oxygen. Despite the fact that ERIDAN Shrek Lucis was explained in this game. It wasn't explained in-game. It was explained by Hussy on Discord. I wish that we had gotten that explanation in-game. You're gasping for breath, and the darkness is gathering at the edges of your vision. Up, oop. In about a minute, you're going to pass out from oxygen deprivation. What's to be done? I wonder if I have pneumonia. That would suck. I'm gonna load that real quick, because I forgot. Maybe it would be a better idea to have a light lunch and lie down to your reforming mood passes. Oh, come on. If you, an indispensable narrative device with nearly superhuman befriending powers and actually superhuman traveling powers, won't try to reform Alternia, who will? Have you no pride, no grit, no old college spirit? Go back and select the right answer. What happens if I keep clicking it?
Probably nothing.
Okay. So much for choices in this fucking game. Stick around and test out the whole "you can't die" hypothesis. You're fading fast. A black tunnel is closing around you and sounds are getting dim. You wiggle your fingers and try to gasp out an entreaty. Gloob, are you okay, Bloob? For reply, you clutch your throat, fall heavily to the floor, and lose consciousness. Ooh. Bitch is living. Ooh. This is fucking pretty, goddamn. Pneumonia leaves you short of breath and you wheeze a lot, speaking/breathing. I haven't wheezed yet. You gradually regain consciousness, and as you do, you realize that air is going through your lungs. Fresh, oxygenated air. The most beautiful thing you've ever felt. You realize also that you're in a palatial, though messy, bedroom, and while you can see underwater realms outside the windows, the room itself is dewatered. You can also look at your skin under your ribs and see if it's being sucked in. Is it? Oh, I'm sitting, so kind of. I don't know shit. I've had a cold for the last, like, month, and then we were out helping, like, 2 kids get their car unstuck out of a ditch, and started coughing, and I haven't stopped.
My head almost got run over.
Your head almost got run over?
Yeah, I told you. My face fell, like, right underneath the tire.
Good thing it didn't. The fresh air seems to be coming from a large conch shell sitting on the floor nearby and humming quietly like an air purifier. You're swooned on a chaise lounge, and Pfeffery Pixies is fanning you with a large palm frond. Sorry, guys. Gloob, are you alright, Bloob? Why didn't you tell me you couldn't breathe? You scared the piss scene out of me. Oh. You struggle upright and try to smile bravely. You apologize for scaring her, but observe that one of the symptoms of not being able to breathe is not being able to talk. You thank her effusively for saving you. Gloob, that's an empress's duty. Instead of encouraging people to be mean and hurt each other, she should do whatever she can to help them. A tear comes to your eye, and a lump to your throat when she says that. If she really means it, you have a couple of suggestions. Of course I mean it. I'm globed at how abyssal things have been around here. When I'm Empress, things are going to be different. You respectfully wonder how long it will be before she becomes Empress. Only a couple of thousand more sweeps. Oh. Cool. What happens to everyone Alternia in the meantime? Pfeffery looks momentarily thoughtful. I don't know. I haven't thought that part out. I guess I'm not equal to my big ideas. She's so cute. I love her. And what if when she becomes Empress, she feels differently? How's she know that her imperious condescension didn't feel the same way as Pfeffery does now when she was at her age? She didn't. What if there's something that makes adult empresses evil? Something they can't control? What if Pfeffery grows up to be socially liberal but fiscally conservative? What a horrible thought! You have to strike while the iron is hot. Never leave till tomorrow what you can do today. A stitch in time saves 9. Procrastination is the thief of time. Vriska, you procrastinate. No, she's not a thief of time. She's a thief of light. The longest journey starts with a single step. It's no use crying over spilled milk. You hope Pfeffery has been convinced because you're running out of cliches. Gloob. The heiress still looks uncertain. Everything you say is plumb and true, but rebelling against the Empress, it would be so dangerous, and I'm not sure it would be right. At least we know what procrastination's class spec is. It might cause grub to make the vast globe. That would destroy everyone, you know. Oh, glub. You mean gulp? You didn't realize that. You're not sure what the vast glub is, but it sounds bad. Oh, it is! Before we do anemone thing, we need more ray guidance and advice. As heiress, I have a special metaphysical periscope, you know? You didn't know that. Sounds made up, but a little metaphysical advice certainly might come in handy at a time like this. Without further delay, the heiress goes to an ornate, jewel-encrusted tube that rises from the floor of her palatial bedroom. It seems to extend into the underwater depths, though air pressure seems to be keeping the water from flowing through it into the room. Haha, Vestair has a thief of time, though he's more about taking it from others with his bullshit. I've been meaning to read Vestair as well. Not meaning to,
You know
wanting
what she
to.
reminds me of?
Huh?
Iraka from...
Huh?
Nothing, never mind.
No, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Reminds me of Iraka from... The Pose.
Bakugo.
No!
What?
Iraka!
Iraka. Oh.
Gravity!
Uravity.
The Pose.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Don't get pissed.
Okay, I'm not mad.
Alright. She yells into the tube, louder than you would have thought someone so agreeable looking could yell.
Ow.
I'm sorry. Aw. It's ya boy. There's a swishing, gurgling sound, and something extends up through the tube into the room. Something pale and featureless as elusive, but unmistakably a tentacle. A tentacle with a bulbous eye on the end of it. You dive behind a luxurious sofa. You'd rather that the heiress Lucis didn't see how plump and tasty you look. But almost immediately the eye settles itself on top of the tube and hardens into something that looks like a very large crystal ball. Fuck, that's cool. Aww. Fuck, dude, this is neat. Shapes move and change inside this crystal ball, then resolve themselves into a scene. A scene you recognize. You realize with a shock. You come out from behind the sofa and approach the crystal ball, staring into it. I wonder... It's like the one that Rose had, and Vriska, question mark?
Vriska stole, I think, from...
Yeah, she stole it from Cue Ball Dude. Yeah. LC, best girl. I have no idea who any of the... I think LC's that green girl with the horns? Though the horns doing the thing? All I have to say is that the Sea Dweller dude can get it. Or Sea Dweller dudes. What, Calder or whatever, and then Murret? Lime, yeah, green. In its depths, a dark place appears, and in the dark place, a carnival carousel rotates, and horses going up and down. And above them, naked plastic mannequins with plastic wings hang from the wires. The dark carnival. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Is that where Fesfuri gets her metaphysical advice?
Why are you doing like this?
I'm fucking... This is draining me. Yeah, Calder definitely looks like a gay Republican. You know? So, obviously, I love this stupid character because he's a bastard. Isn't Murret the one with the, like, Crocs and the shades? I don't know. The scene grows clearer and closer, zooming in on one of the horses and on the figure riding it. Your heart begins to beat wildly. It can't be, but... Karako! Boy! Baby boy! It's him! Oh god, does that mean he died young?
No!
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. My baby boy! Honk. Karaka, baby! I'm sorry about your ears. I'm baby boy! Suddenly you're dancing around the room with joy. I wonder, cause all the timelines, you know. So he might just be the one where, he might just be from that one timeline where he and MSPAR died. Suddenly you're dancing around the room with joy. You grab Fesfuri and whirl her with you as you dance. At first she gasps in surprise, but when she gets into the spirit grins and begins to whirl too. Her strength is such that she spins you like a fan blade, your blood all going to your legs, and when she lets you go, you hit the wall like a bullet and ooze down to the floor. But as you recover consciousness, your joy is barely containable. You never thought to see that sweet, sweet fellow again, but now here he is! And evidently he's come up in the world because he's communicating exclusively with the royal fish of blood princess. You're so proud, your heart feels about to explode! My friend Gloop here, they have a plan. Well, you wouldn't go that far. I'm just not sure what to do. Honk. Honk, honk, honk. Honk, honk. Just hold on. Pfeffrey adjusts some controls on the bejeweled tube. They must be translation controls because in mid-sentence, Karako's remarks change from semantic honks into conventional language forms. When they do, you realize that this isn't the same Karako you knew way back when. Honk, honk. What you ask is not simple, little one. To truly know the answer, you must learn that there is much more to your story than meets the eye. Holy shit! You must expand your vision to see the big picture, and the even bigger picture of which that big picture is only a pixel. Yes, I know that. This isn't the usual gloob shit. Not silly quadrant gloob shit for wigglers. I need some real answers here. You study Karako. He's obviously the same troll, but the changes in him are equally obvious. His eyes are deep as wells, his face grave and kind. Either he's done a lot of reading and undergone a lot of life experience since you last saw him, or else he's become the honking mouthpiece of some vast mystical wisdom type entity which offers metaphysical advice to princesses. Perhaps whatever person or process sustains the Dark Carnival? But how did Karako get that job? You wave madly at Karako as he and the heiress talk, but either he doesn't see you, or he no longer knows you, or he thinks imparting serious metaphysical advice is too solemn an occasion for waving like a maniac. Either way, he ignores you and keeps talking. Does a troll who paddles an ore vessel down a rushing river control her own fate, or does the river control her? The answer is, of course, both. The river has its force, but within that the troll can move her boat where she will. You are the heiress, and thus the fate that sweeps you along is vast and swift and powerful, but also your arms are strong, and your oar vessel stout. Do not despair of your own strength. Yet there is more. We see by mystic means that the rushing river you navigate is itself being swept along by an unimaginably vaster rushing cosmic river, and that the planet which that vast cosmic river traverses is itself being swept along an even infinitely greater supercosmic river. There are many such metaphorical cosmic meta-river levels in this particular instantiation instantiation of the story. Thus, even if you row with utmost power to change your course on the river you are navigating, the river you can see, the other meta-rivers continue to sweep you on as before, without regard for any tiny adjustments you may make down at your level. Yet do not despair, you may yet through long and deep meditation transcend the bounds of this small world, rising higher and higher, so that you are able to see and comprehend and transcend those vast and metavast cosmic river levels one by one. And what you can see, you can learn how to navigate using meta-vessels and meta-oars fashioned from metacosmic star stuff. Yet also remain humble. Above the creator of this world is yet another creator, and above him yet another creator, greater even than him, and above her yet another creator. These vast powers move all things like pieces on a chessboard, yet if the chess pieces grow wise enough, they may move the movers. The powers that move in these universes upon universes are unimaginably large, and as yet you are unimaginably small. Yet nonetheless, for that you and your smallness and your small world are indispensable, like a key piece at the bottom of an infinitely tall Jenga tower. Knowing these things, do you wish to undertake the great work of awakening and enlightenment that will bear you into the full light of reality? It is a work of millions of mantras, thousands of sweeps, and hundreds of lives. Or knowing these things, do you instead choose to ply your vessel in the waters of your own world, remaining the person life has made you? remaining a key yet unknowing piece in the towering stack of universes influencing your own destiny on your corporeal river, swept to destinations beyond your understanding and fulfillment of the larger story. So what I'm hearing is that's what Karako did. Either choice is noble, little one. Your only duty and burden is to choose the one that seems best to you. Pfeffery turns to you. It's clear that both courses, described by the Wise One, speaking through Karako, hold attraction for her, and that she's on a razor's edge between them. The merest word from you will be enough to lead her in one direction or the other. Which way do you choose to lead her? Choices, choices! Influence the heiress to choose the path of mediation and transcendence. Well chosen, little one. Step forward and tell your cheese-like companion to step forward too. A friend to share your transcendental journey is a blessing, and they seem a noble and loyal cheese, though perhaps a bit overexcitable. Cheese. You and Pfeffery step forward, and Krako's hand comes right out of the crystal ball, divides in two, and taps each of you on the forehead. At the tap, you feel a powerful fire course up your spine and through your chakras, and the roaring flames obliterate all the world. When the flames subside, a resonant silence reigns. You and Pfeffery are seated in full lotus position on either side of a fresh air conch, cozy in a bubble floating deep through the vast oceans of Alternia, where you can never be found by anyone until you emerge fully enlightened and with the power of gods, many yugas hence. Well, that's kind of lame. Alright. Influence the heiress to choose the path of worldly action and accomplishment. Well chosen, little one. Step forward and tell your marshmallow-like companion to step forward too. A helpmate to share in your worldly efforts is a blessing, and they seem a noble and loyal marshmallow, though a bit manic in the hand-waving department. You and Pfeffery step forward, and Karako's hand comes right out of the crystal ball, divides in two, and makes gestures of blessing over your heads. You immediately feel strength and courage coursing through you, and as the loosest tentacle turns back into an eye and withdraws from the tube, you turn to look into Pfeffery's sparkling eyes, and you see that she is feeling the same intrepid energy. Yay! I think a good portion of that was gloop shit, but still. He has an really good point somewhere in there. We can't just be canoes, we have to be fish. Even if at the end of the day we are just little minnows, we'll be whales to someone. You start to grab her for a dance, but recalling your previous experience, quickly turn the gesture into an offered high five, which she slaps, breaking several bones in your hand. What shall we do, you ask her? What's our plan? You feel the ability to accomplish any plan fairly overflowing from you. We have to introduce her to Terezi and Frisco to start off with, at least. Yes! Glue, but first I need time to think. I'm so excited. I'm sure the purpose of your visit was to reveal the whale of a destiny that awaits us. But we need to consider our next move. Will you come back and visit me again soon after some tides have passed? Then we can compare notes. Yay! Gloop, gloop, gloop! This is going to be fun. Noble worldly partnership victors! Yeah, that was underwhelming.
What about that other one where you could teleport?
Oh, it took me... What? Oh. Zap yourself the heck out of there and back to Alternia surface where you can at least breathe. You're fading fast. The black tunnel is closing around you and sounds are getting dim. With your next to last strength, you grab Fest's wrist to zap her back to the surface with you. You're not done yet. You're not yet done persuading her to reform Alternia. But then you realize that you don't even know she can breathe air. You feel it would be wrong to suffocate your new friend on your very first visit, so with your last strength, you let go of her wrist and zap yourself back to the surface all alone. You materialize superhumanly and superluminally back in the forest. You lie in the tall razor grass for a while, gasping darkness receding from your eyes, sounds clearing in your ears. Once you feel sufficiently reoxygenated, you sit up. You have a pounding headache, but otherwise seem fine, yet your emotions are deeply conflicted. Yes, you can breathe. Yes, you're safe. And yes, you realize with dissatisfaction you've made a new friend. But what about your quest to save Alternia? Thefri seems to be aware of the problems of her kingdom. Is she perhaps just waiting on the right ally, or Eli, as she might call it? You prepare to immediately zap back to finish the job. But you hesitate. What if you zap back into the bubble and merely continue to suffocate? Or what if she's already collapsed the bubble and you materialize in the water again? What if she's not there to rescue you, or so annoyed at your really abrupt departure that she decides to just leave you to your own devices? What if her Lucis notices you thrashing in the water and snatches you with its eldritch tentacles for a plaything, or horse divorce? Not that you can drown or suffocate or die of mastication, but can you really not? It felt like you were drowning and suffocating quite efficiently there only a few minutes ago. You hesitate some more. Even if you can't die, the torment of drowning and suffocation felt quite real. How long might such torment go on, even if you didn't die? Would an eternity of suffocating or drowning be all that pleasant even if you kept on living? What about an eternity of being chewed and passing through a giant Lucis's digestive tract? You realize that you can't bring yourself to zap back to the heiress. You curse your weakness, but given a choice between death and eternal torment, you realize that, with belated humility, that your choice would be neither, even if there's a chance you could save Alternia. You stand up sadly and begin walking back through the forest. Make a friend, but fail at life. I wish I had played Fefries first. That was like, no offense to anyone, that was underwhelming. Chum roll. Aw. Yeah, ERIDAN's route was really good. And anyone who wants to stick around to watch me make an icon. Let's see. File, new. 500, 500. Open. I'll choose this one. Dopey looking dude, he's so cute. Shit.
Can I share your screen?
Oh, my screen! I'm sorry. There we go. If anyone wants to watch me make an icon. Otherwise, you're allowed to leave, I guess. So feel free. Stay or leave. I'm just making this icon real quick. Boop, boop, boop. But also, anyone who does leave, thank you for coming and watching me stream. And apologies for not streaming Wednesday. I explained it at the beginning of the stream, but I was on call Wednesday and Thursday, and I didn't want to have to leave the stream abruptly just because, like, someone died. Because, you know, I gotta go get them, bring them back. And then I have no idea how long it'll take because they might need to be embalmed, or it might be a direct cremation or something. So, yeah, you know. Alright.
Aren't you using your pen?
Oh, I could use my pen. I thought Fefries was cute, but it was on my face. Yeah, it was cute, and I mean, like, I liked the writing, as in, like, I like what happened. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't exciting. Or there wasn't really anything interesting, and kind of the same thing of, like, we didn't really get to know Fefri or anything. Just going to set up the revolution on Alternia. I'm sure we'll get more Fefri later on. In all honesty, too. Because I know a lot of people are like, this is just how they always treat Fefri, but it's like, chill, dude, we still have, like, 10 more volumes. Literally. Right? I think?
Aren't we gonna get like 24 in total?
I think it was 20 in total. So that definitely means we're getting Link. No doubt. No question. Four. 24? 24 volumes? It's just the alphas? I know, I was joking when I said Link. $14? I swear to God, I thought it was 24. Or not 24, 20. Ah, oh, alright. Maybe just blurred a little. Was that a no to the 14? Do I have the rabies flag downloaded on my computer? Do I have it immediately accessible? I don't think I do. Let's play some music in the background. Rabies flag. Just 14? Really? I swear I thought it was 20. Wow, Pesterquest. Wow, Pesterquest, your mom lets you have 2 fish? That's cute. Um, Store page. Oh, 14 volume. Damn. Okay. I don't know where I got the 20 at. Huh. Oh no, my rabies flag. Come back.
Perfect.
It's missing something, but I don't know what.
Put a little emoticon hearts around it.
I think it's, yeah, it's just the emoji that he's missing. Alright, I'm going to do one like this. Rabies ERIDAN. .jpg. Ooh, the artifacts. Okay, no, I'm gonna save it as PNG. Alright, what's a good emoji? Let's see. I'll just do the same one. Cry, laugh, emoji. Why don't I just use the link one I have and edit it into him? That's a good question. But a better question is, where is it? Boop, boop. This is stupid. Oh no, I didn't mean to save it. No! There we go. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is dumb. Ooh. There we go. I was thinking what you're thinking. Boop, boop. I don't get how people like make YouTube videos where they talk while they're drawing. I cannot do both.
you have the gray around it?
The gray?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that.
The eyebrows?
No, the lip grays.
The mouth?
Oh, it is a mouth. Okay.
What do you think it was?
I don't know.
There we go. That's not too shoddy. Alright, now for the real work. Ah! 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 Acceptable. Alright. This is extra. I wonder what it's like to, like, see someone have really bad takes, but, like, they also have your art as their icon. And you're just like, cringe. I'll be posting these on my Twitter, by the way, if anyone, like, wants to use them. Literally, you don't have to fucking credit me, because it's not, like, my art. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but it's always good to have. The rabies link is kind of my image, you know? Pizza. Thank you, I love you. Get yourself a girl that can do this. Holy shit! How long have you been there? Have you been here the entire goddamn time? When the fuck did you get in here? Did you just, like, teleport in here? What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I see the pizza's here. I know you're here for pizza, but what the hell? You can eat in here if you want. No, you don't want to? Okay. I'll finish up with this and I'll eat with you guys in the kitchen. I love you! My little sibling scared the shit out of me. No eyebrow, ERIDAN. No eyebrows. I've been thinking about doing just every so often, but rereading Homestuck, but like streaming it too. It's PG behind with a nothing personal kid. Yeah, pretty much. My dog's just like on the bed like, huh? What's going on? Oh no. Wrong one. Alright, we're getting there, fam. I can use my pen on my monitor. Oh my god. I thought someone was messaging me on Discord and I was like, who the fuck and why the fuck? God, God, sorry for all the fucking coughing. I sound like I've been smoking for all my life. My name's Gamzy Macaro, and I've been smoking since I was born.
May Danny eat in their room?
Huh?
Can Danny eat in their room?
Yes.
Danny, you're loud.
Just don't make a mess, please. And put your stuff in the kitchen when you're done.
This is yours. Oh, sorry.
You touch it.
You're touching the shit.
You touch it. The shit. It's not going away. Oh no.
I zoomed in, I think.
There we go. Oh, I didn't care about that. You just turned on the little taskbar notification thingy, and I was like, no. Yeah, I was such an avid reader in school, and then I like got out of school, and now I don't like ever read ever. And I think that's because when I was in school, I would read because I had nothing else to do. But now I'm out of school. Reading is its own
Reading's
chore.
stupid.
Well, reading its own fucking chore now.
I got garlic breadies.
Oh shit.
I'll go get us some plates.
Oh shit. You the bomb.
Get down.
Alright, y'all. Y'all might want to leave. I'm about to blow this place up. God, have y'all heard about... Oh, wrong layer. There's this one news article. This dude walked into a Home Depot bathroom going, alright, y'all might want to get out of here. I'm about to blow this shit up. Because he had to, like, shit. And some white dude was, like, literally called the fucking police on him. I was like, oh my god, dude. And the Home Depot employee was like, I literally know this guy. What the fuck are you on? Thank you.
I love 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 you, bitch. I'm never gonna stop loving you.
Happy about the
bitch.
tip.
Huh?
The dude is super happy about the tip.
How much you tip him?
Oh, like $20.
Aw, that's good.
It's shitty out.
It is. And I'm very happy. Oh, guys. Fucking. Whoever may still be watching. I think, Alex, you heard me earlier, but I was planning on streaming earlier today, and then it took me 5 hours for a 2-hour drive because of the fucking snowstorm. And I had a doctor's appointment in Madison, and it should have been fucking 2 hours, but it wasn't. NGL Megalovania Bops. I'm sort of used to it. I've lived in Wisconsin for 3 years, and I grew up in, like, I mostly grew up in South Carolina, but I've also been known to live in, like, Texas and North Carolina and Florida and Pennsylvania and stuff. So I'm kind of used to it. It was just annoying. There we go. Alright. Well, I have to get up at 7:30. No, I have to be at work by 7:30. So, I'm gonna eat dinner and then hit the hay. And I suggest y'all do the same. SoCal. Oh. Daily driving of a 3-hour round trip? God, why? Alright. Well, good night, y'all. I'm gonna post this on Twitter and y'all have at it. Alright, good night, yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll post this on YouTube eventually.